It's a war of wills at 155 pounds. Dan Tom here with MMA Junkie to help you break down the co-main event for UFC 256 between Tony Ferguson and Charles Oliveira. Ferguson, who owns one of the most impressive win streaks regardless of division, will be looking to re-establish the momentum he lost at UFC 249 when he lost to Justin Gaethje and reclaim his status as the uncrowned king, if you will. However, standing in his way is a dangerous opponent in Bronx Oliveira, who, since dropping a fight to Paul Felder back at UFC 218, has reeled off 7 straight wins at lightweight, looking impressive on the feet and on the floor every step of the way. At the time of this video, the odds makers in the public are favoring Ferguson, listing him roughly at -170, with the comeback on your underdog Bronx Oliveira in the neighborhood of +150. Now, it's hard to discount either man. Both fighters are dangerous. Both fighters are fan favorites of mine as well, for good reason, folks. On the floor, we've got front headlock city, of course, snap down city for Tony Ferguson. He likes to snap the head down and go for it, whereas Bronx, he can go for submissions and lock them up in unorthodox positions as well. I also think Bronx's leg locks will be worth watching for, at the very least, to deep base and try to get the upper hand in scrambles against the scrambly Ferguson. However, I do like Ferguson's wrestling. It's often underrated at times because he has arguably voluntarily gone to his back a lot. However, he's also made hay from those positions, whether they're in the form of elbows or guard attacks. I don't like him there against Oliveira. However, if he can still manage to hit things like Granby rolls, if Ferguson's agility is not deteriorated in those areas, I do think his wrestling gives him the edge in the submission grappling department. Standing on the feet can be tricky though, since it should be a Muay Thai maelstrom. Both fighters are very, very well served in the art of 8 limbs. They like to serve up their opponents, slicing and dicing elbows. So this one, regardless of who wins, should get bloody before it ends. I'm going to side with Ferguson because he does like to play for the long game. Look for more details on that on my in-depth breakdown at MMA Junkie, where I explain why I think Ferguson is the man that's going to have his hand raised at the end of it. However, if Bronx can lock something up, especially early, or catch Tony Ferguson in the proverbial kind of cold, kind of stiff, maybe out of sorts early on, unless that happens, I do think Ferguson takes it. Again, go to MMA Junkie for my breakdown and go to MMAJunkie.com for results this weekend.